That's the one thing that I see from the Democrat Party, even though they don't really agree with everything that everyone does, but they know when to stick together. They know when to
Right.
bring their foolishness, because that's what it is, their foolishness together for these elections. They
Mhm.
won the local elections across the board this last session.
We got to bring those people over to our side, convert them. It's one conversation at a time. I know it's hard and I know it's difficult. I
Yeah.
know it's challenging. It's frustrating. It makes you feel like beating your head against the wall.
It's okay if you lose an election. I want a lot of young people to get involved, to put themselves in a position to run.
Mm.
But if you are not successful, knowing that you're going against a system, one is walking you in, and God forbid you challenge an incumbent. Even if you go for an open seat, no seat is really open. Everyone is walked into these seats. So if you're brave enough, um, to break into the system, understand that if you lose, it's okay.
That's right.
Dust yourself off, figure out what you did wrong, and
Hmm.
keep it moving.
Well, so I think the key word that I said was they want to do this. They want to go home and they want to raise their kids. What they need to be doing is what you just laid out for us. They need to be running, whether it's for dog catcher, city council, school board, precinct committeeman, whatever it is, and
If
that's
you're
what I
conservative, if you're liberal, keep
right.
doing exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Turn on Netflix, please. Do not run for office if you're liberal. We
It,
don't need more of those.
and if you're not somebody that can do that, like you said, like if you are somebody who works 80 hours a week and has very little, whatever it is, very little time, your gifting or your area or your field of engagement may not be in running for office. It might be you might make so much money you might need to donate some to the Peyton K. Jackson campaign or whatever, find people, or you might want to knock doors when it comes time for campaign season or what. There's ways to serve.
No comment.
Which is not
No
ideal.
comment.
Right.
But no, I mean, there's a lot of, to be honest, I'm disappointed
Yeah.
in the local GOPs. Every bill that I create, every bill that I introduce, I'm going to need support from.
I really like Ken Paxton. I hope he wins. I hope he knocks John Cornyn out
Me
of the
too.
Senate.
Me
And
too.
I'm cheering him for that. And they've weaponized the machine against him, the Texas State House and all that. It just is something that we have to do. We've been scraping by illegally for too long, and we've been suffering as a result of it. And it's frustrating and it's annoying. And I think it's time that it's frustrating to see them housing all these illegal immigrants whenever
In
our veterans,
hotels,
yeah, and
in
our veterans,
five-star
yeah,
hotels.
our veterans need these resources allocated to them, whether it's to the VA, whether it's to veteran housing programs, whether it's to help them get off drugs, to get off the streets, whatever it is. All those things should be helping our vets or just our homeless American citizens in general. They were like talking about all it was like the Charlottesville hoax, like there's wonderful people on both sides, but they've left out the part where he says, except for the white supremacists and neo Nazis, I condemn them completely. But
Thank you.
they cut that off on the tail end and left it, and so people were deceived by that. I feel like
No, no, no,
Florida,
no, 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 no. I just went to Florida, and I'm
yeah,
thinking about moving there because I realize how conservative they
yeah,
are.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, I love Florida.
yeah.
Fort Worth, I mean, not Fort Worth. Florida is winning right now. They're really trying to push to eliminate property taxes when we just talk about it in Texas. Like you are under the age of 35. And I know we all have jobs, we all have kids. I beg of you, and I don't beg for anything, but I beg of you, please think about running for office if you're conservative and God fearing. If not, completely disregard what I just said. But we need more young, conservative, God fearing people to lead this nation out of the destruction. I went a whole year without a job. I would have begged for any one of those jobs
Right,
that Jasmine Crockett is talking about.
yeah,
But the thing is, I can't survive off of $2 a day or $2 an hour.
yeah.
So can we increase the wage and make it work? It's not that Americans don't want these jobs. We aren't even offered these jobs because you can keep the wage low by in hiring illegal immigrants. And
Mm,
until we federally mandate e-verify, which would make it impossible to hire illegal immigrants,
mhm.
nothing will change.
Hmm.
Today's my off day, and I didn't get a second to myself.
Right.
So, what's the difference between me being now 29? I'm 29 years old. What's the difference between me and a 49-year-old who is watching Netflix right about now?
No.
You've never done anything major for your community.
Mm.
You're not even a precinct chair, let alone have you ever ran for office. You've never
Hmm.
been to a city council meeting, never been to a school board meeting, county commissioners meeting. You're not looking at the special session going on right now.
Mm.
You've never typed in congress.gov to see what your representative is doing. So if
Mm.
I can do it, and I'm not being paid to go against the grain right now.
Right.
So I'm not a trust fund baby, meaning
Right.
I do have to work a full-time job and do this.
Right.
And on top of that, everything is grassroots. So if I can do it, why can't voters?
If you guys, if you're a conservative, a Republican, a Christian, a believer, and you want to have a seat at the table, you've got to elect people like Peyton K. Jackson, or you yourself have got to put yourself on the field